Hi, I'm Andrew Reuter, and welcome to Ponley Hockey's Guide to Workers' Compensation. Let's get started. What happens if I'm unable to return to work? If you're unable to return to work due to a work-related injury, you may be eligible for ongoing workers' compensation benefits, including wage replacement and medical coverage to support your recovery. Workers' compensation is typically two benefits: payment of medical bills and lost wages if you're unable to continue working after a work injury. In addition, however, in certain circumstances, for example, involving an amputation, loss of eyesight, or any scarring from the base of the neck upwards, you may be entitled to additional benefits in the form of disfigurement and specific loss. What if I can only return to light-duty work? If you can only return to light-duty work after a workplace injury, you may still be eligible for partial wage replacement through workers' compensation, depending on the difference between your pre-injury wages and your current earnings. Can my employer fire me while I'm on workers' compensation? If you are terminated while on workers' compensation and the reason for the termination involves the work injury, your restrictions, or any involvement with the injury itself, there is certainly the possibility of having a wrongful termination claim, and you should be referred to employment counsel for guidance accordingly. What if they do fire me? Simply being terminated by your employer would not end your weekly workers' compensation benefits. The only way that the employer would get out of paying these benefits is if they file a suspension petition and prove to a judge with evidence that you were terminated for cause and acted in bad faith. Can I refuse to return to work if I feel it's unsafe or too soon? Yes, you have the right to refuse to return to work if you feel it's unsafe or if your doctor advises that you are not ready, and you may be entitled to continued workers' compensation benefits during this time. It is very common after a work injury, the employer attempts to pressure an employee to return back to work before they feel physically ready or safe to return. In that instance, the individual should obtain an updated light-duty note from their treating physician to provide to the employer and never feel obligated to return before they physically feel ready. What if my employer refuses to accommodate my restrictions for light-duty work? If your employer refuses to accommodate your restrictions for light-duty work, you may be entitled to additional workers' compensation benefits, and you should report that issue to your workers' compensation insurer or seek legal assistance to protect your rights. Thank you for watching this video on workers' compensation. For personalized assistance, or if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to Ponley Hockey for a free legal consultation. We're here to help you every step of the way. Just click the link in our bio. If you found this information helpful, be sure to follow us and check out our other videos for more insights into the workers' compensation process. For more insights and resources, feel free to leave any questions in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to assisting you.